Well, sometimes you never know where the chironomids are coming off. And one thing we've learned over the years is, a lot of guys go out to 20 feet, 22 feet, 24 feet deep line. Chironomids are smaller, on those mud flats. But what we've found is you got to go in the grocery store. You got to go in that shallow water. And actually, sometimes you get a lot bigger fish, or a lot bigger chironomids and fish coming off in the shallows. So it's all about shallow water chironomids today. So take you sport fishing on the fly. Sport Fishing on the Fly is brought to you by Maui Jim Sunglasses. First Tellurium Corp., the future of mining. And Hardy Rods and Reels. Well, little guy to start, but you said you saw him on the finder.
Yeah.
And it is dead calm conditions, but we have seen some fish moving here. Not very many, but a few. So we always come in these shallow water areas to look and see if there's chironomids. And normally, first thing in the morning, you get chironomids coming off before the damsels and mayflies and, potentially caddis start moving. It's got to warm up a little bit for those hatches. But chironis, always the first thing coming off. And this guy ate my favorite fly of the year.
Yeah, and it is early in the morning. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning. So
right where you
maybe you should do a pump job.
Oh yeah, I guess so, right?
Pump it and see what the heck is going on there.
Nice little guy to start. Just a little guy. There he goes. So we did a throat sample, first fish of the day. Early on, we have seen some chironomids popping. And of course they're in here. Used to be feeding on damsels, but that is cool. That is cool. So that's exactly what I've got on right there. So you see one damsel and you see two big bombers. And that's the thing. You got to look at that and anticipate. Like, I'm not seeing bombers coming off, but every time in the shallow water, these chironomids that come off can be outstandingly big, like real big. These are size 14, size 12, 2X, like beautiful bombers. And we'll come in here and we'll have great luck instead of having to struggle with the 20-foot line, right?
Exactly. I like it in here.
Yeah, this is your jam. Oh man, how exciting is that? These fish were rolling around. I cast a damsel on a full sink line, like a type 3. They wouldn't take it at all. But it's, again, be aware. Look around, see what's happening, because as soon as I saw those bomber shucks, fish in there, they're boiled, I cast in there, whoa, and right away this guy hit it. So they want bombers. So you know what I'm going to do again? I'm going to do another throat sample on a bigger fish, because in the last one we saw a mayfly and a big bomber. So I'm thinking if they're full of bombers, we're into them for a while. We got a bomber hatch. Whoa! Oh no! Oh. But here, I'll show everybody the fly. But I like it when big fish are eating bombers, right? Because then it makes it exciting. So we throat sampled a darker bomber, kind of chromy color, but black. And that's what I put on. So I put on the black with the chromy and black and red rib. That's a size 12, 2X, quite big. But that's a couple of casts, a couple of fish, and that was a nice one. So they're into them. Hanging about 5 feet in 10 feet of water. Gee, and I lost a good one. This one's decent, but they're moving around. We're still sealing and boiling for those damsels, but it's funny how they're taking but there are a lot of big chironomid shucks on the water. So they're eating both, and I think they're, that's three in a row in that little spot. They're digging the bomber. So I hate to say it, but we got to do. We got a throat sample. But every time I say that, I lose the fish. So this time I don't want to lose it. Come on. got to get them on this side so I can get them netted. Wait. Okay. Oh man, oh, right here. Oh, okay.
Okay, you got him in there, so you can try to
Yes.
get a sample.
Yes, I will definitely. Look at that, he took the bomber right in the top lip. There's, of course, there's the bomber. Nice fat fish, barely get my hand around them. Look at, they're just chrome panask, you know, they're beautiful fish. There he goes. Okay, so let's see what we got this time. Fill it up. Oh, jeez. Wow. 2 big damsels and a crawny. A normal size chironomid. So I got a normal crawny. So what they're doing, there are 2 beautiful damsels. So they're feeding on those damsels and one nice little crawny. But similar color, right? Still pretty decent size on there. So, but those 2 damsels, look at the size of those babies. But look at how light green they are, Dale. You know, they're real light green on the body and on the back. So the ones were, but they're not attacking the damsel. They're all over the crawny.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they just need a change of diet. I don't know.
Well, there you go. Telltale damsels and bombers. Feels good.
You haven't come up.
I can't believe it. I had one boil right there. So all I did is bloop, flopped it in there. And within 2 seconds, he ate the bomber. Oh, no, it was finally.
You're
Probably a decent fish. He's got the bad hook ratio.
I think you better check that hook.
Yeah, it's good.
No,
I'm just not putting the heat on. It's good hook. It's the good bomber hook. It's fine.
Angler and competition.
Oh. Yeah, oh, I got to keep him out. This is a bigger fish. And right away, Dale says, we got to move. He said, there's fish moving along this edge. And one other important note we always notice is you catch a few fish, and I was fishing this little pocket, 3 or 4 fish out of there, and then they stop moving. Right? You can almost scare the whole, oh, jeez.
Oh, you do. You're like, that was a nice fish, too.
It was.
Well, that is, move to a new area, like you
Yeah.
said. We've seen them, you move out of there, we've hammered them over there, move over.
Move over first cast,
First
it's like
cast,
halfway through the drift and that. Yeah, that was darn it. Losing a lot of fish today.
You are.
I am. Oh, jeez. Look at him shake down there. Isn't that unreal? Yeah, he's a beautiful fish, but you know, I saw him sky over there. He came up for something. I cast over there, I let my chironomid just sit. Bam. So they're selectively eating, and they haven't moved here in on mash yet. Like we're seeing the odd fish, but nothing like you'd expect. But this guy, whoa. You know, whenever you get those big head shakes, you know they're a good fish. This is, oh, and he's digging for the bottom.
He looked good. I saw him
know,
down there.
That's the beauty too. You know, come in the shallow water, and we've talked about this forever. So we've got different names. I've mentioned before. You know, you've got essentially you've got the supermarket way out there. You got like the Costco's out there. Then you want to get more into the specialty shops like Furrow Foods and other things. You come in here. Then if you want to go right in the fridge, I think we've done a show in the fridge before. That's where all the feed is, but you don't land them very often because they're right in the weeds. But this guy, look at him dig. I can't get him up at all. Oh, look at him down there.
Oh, he's a tank.
He's a big fish. You know, and that's the thing in here. If everybody says the big fish, whoa, yeah. Oh, look
Look at him go over there.
Wow. You know, and I've got a size 14 2X chironomid to match that big one that came out. Look at him. He's trying to get me in the weeds again. Just when I thought I had him. Gee, he's got to be getting tired. I think
got him back from the
I
weed
got him
edge.
back from the weed edge. He's got to be getting tired. He went on a scream and run. Oh. You know, he's 2 anchors down.
The net on the.
Oh man.
Oh, now he's going to this side.
Well, I can't move him. Oh no.
He's a pig.
Oh, he's a nice solid.
You got him. Oh.
And who says you can't get big fish on chironomids? Wow.
In shallow water.
In shallow water. You know, that's the beauty. You don't have to go deep. You know, that's a solid solid 5 pounds for sure. Maybe bigger, but look at just right in the top lip. That little chironomid he saw and he ate it. Right in that.
Yeah, that's got some girth. That's at least 5.
Yeah. Okay. Just got to get this little crawny out of there. Gee, right in the worst part. There. Oh. And I pulled it in there. Okay. Look at that little thing. That's what he ate. That little crawny. Okay. I'll hold him up. Yeah, he's thick. Look at that. Isn't that a beauty?
Yeah.
Oh, gorgeous fish. He's gonna go. I love the colors, the Penasque. They got gorgeous colors. Oh no. He's a nice fish. He's a nice fish.
Nice fish.
See if he can hang on to him. He had 2 great jumps. 2 big monster aerials. As only Penasque do. See if I can land this guy. I've had issues. I had one.
Had issues.
Yeah.
An understatement.
My last bomber was gone. My last, whoa. Whoa. My last bomber is donated to those weeds. I cast in there, cast close, whoa. Cast close to the weeds, and a big guy hit it and ran hard into those weeds. Holy cow, I thought I had this guy. He's way down the channel. Oh, come on. No, he's going into the weeds. And he's a good fish too.
Oh.
I gotta try to bring him back. He's way down there.
Oh, he's coming back up the edge.
Yeah.
He could get lucky. Oh, he got lucky. He didn't go in.
Oh.
All the way back.
Oh yeah. Well, look at the size of him. He's
Yeah,
gorgeous. It's like your first one you caught.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to net him here. Well, after that run, he should be tired.
I could try it.
He's gonna try it.
Wait until he comes back up.
He's got to be tired after those runs. Oh,
He's going the wrong way. He's over there.
there he is. Here. Oh man. Okay. Oh, gee. It's just I'm trying to get his head out.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
They're big fish.
He's big fish. Yeah, he's nice fish. Got it.
There he is.
Nice. Okay, I'll do it right here on this side.
Mm.
Wow. Because this lighting is gorgeous on this side. Let's move this over a little bit. Took that little bomber across.
Yeah,
Look at the
you can see
bomber.
it. Just stick it
Sticking
in
in
there.
his mouth, eh? Did you refocus right there?
No.
Yeah, refocus when you're that close. Yeah,
Okay.
there. Look at that. Yeah, look at the bomber sitting in his mouth. Right
Ooh.
on the tip.
Boy, did he ever. You must have just hit
I
him just
just-
as he was.
My bobber went down and he just went running right away. So I'll have to see if I can. The bomber should be right in the.
Well, I could see it there,
Yeah.
right? in
Oh,
the
gee.
snow.
Right in the- oh, gee. Oh, man. Come on. There it is. Just gotta get there. So there it is. The nice, and I used the matte black on that one, but that's what's been coming off, the chrome with the black. But there's a nice fish. Look at that. Look at the colors. Oh, gee. Just wait. Oh, he's got all revived. There he is there. Oh, shit. Man, oh man, stop it. Stop wiggling for a minute. There. Just gorgeous. He's gonna go. Look at the color. Oh.
We may have some splashes on the lens.
Yes. On the bomber though, unreal.
Yeah.
Like it's been great action on the bomber.
Bomber in the shallows.
And yet, you look out in the main part of the lake and they're just tiny, thin little chironomids, but in here they're big bombers. I got to ask Mr. Chan about that.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Why the
But it
bombers won't hatch
definitely
out
is.
there. They're only here. Oh, beauty. He's a good one too. Kind of like the last one, but every time every time I cast right by the weeds and let that wind drift through there,
Yeah.
so I'm casting up right along that weed edge and it's just bouncing along. Those fish are cruising in and out of those weeds and this guy, it just sees it and they whack it every time. We've been hanging down here and there's been no action hanging down this way, has there?
No. No.
Not this way.
No, it's all up in that.
It's all up in that little area. Yeah. Oh man. Uh-oh.
That's the one thing. We're in a confined space.
Are we ever?
You don't have any room to let him.
Where is he? There he is. Oh. Uh-oh.
He's got serious trouble.
I do. I'm hoping he'll come back this way.
Go around. He may have to go under the acre. Caught him out on this side.
Oh, yeah. You got to be prepared for some combat fishing with these fish. They're healthy, strong, and just fight so well. You can't beat a Panask for the power. Another beautiful fish.
Yeah, and you think you have him played out, when you think he's ready to come in, and then you get him next to the boat, and he's not even.
No, and he goes again. Oh, he's taken 2 monster screaming runs. Tried to rip me into the weeds, but I tried to put as much heat as I could. I put 9-pound test on, 9-pound tippet. So I put as much heat as I could. Oh, another nice fish. Not huge by any means, but just great fight. Oh,
he got him.
Got him. Yeah, that's just a nice, nice healthy, probably 3.5. There he is. Look at the colors. Just gorgeous.
Oh, there's another camera splash for sure, because I've got it all over my face.
That's all right. We'll see the sample here. See what he's got. I mean, they're still loving that bomber. I'm still see bombers coming off. And what is he having them? Bombers. Look at those guys. Right there. Also nice cronies, nice big bomber chironomids. Look at my glasses.
I know.
So there. So you'd think we're seeing damsels wiggling where we've seen the odd mayfly, but really the damsels wiggling. There were boilie rises. Every time we throat sampled, it's either a couple of big damsels or it's all full of bomber chironomids, and they're keen on the cronies.
Yeah.
So it shows you. I'm just keeping on, and we're having luck. So you're switching over, I imagine.
Yeah, keep the vial.
Okay, I am.
I'll have to match up.
Sport Fishing on the Fly is brought to you by Maui Jim Sunglasses. First Tellurium Corp, the future of mining. And Hardy Rods and Reels.
Wow, that's a cold air.
Oh.
It's not ever a cold front, just rolled in here. We had really good bite going on in the shallow water chironomiding, but it has got chilly with that front. The other end of the lake might be better. The way the wind is blowing,
Yeah.
maybe there, and it looks like all the clouds down here, maybe up in the other end. We should try that shallow.
Yeah, because it just shut right off.
Shut right off.
We were
yeah,
cranking,
they were going,
cranking,
and then
cranking.
they just, well, I don't see anything hatching anymore either. That's cold air. Whew.
That is.
I
So
think
you're
it's
thinking the other side.
Oh, well, maybe we should try
Yeah.
that anyway.
We got all day. It's early.
They've shut off here, so. Okay, let's try it.
Good choice, Bulldog. Moving down this other end. It's ideal because we have the wind at our back. It's very, very low down here, and it's actually warmer. It was freezing. I had to put on my jacket.
Yeah, it is. That cold front came in.
But when we came in here, into 12 feet of water, we saw them moving in that 12-foot range. And it's pretty good, right? I'm only hanging down like 10 feet in that 12 foot. Again, shallow water. We're not having to hang 20, 25 foot leader. What I mean by shallow water is, anything up to like 14, 15 feet is, it's pretty good. I put too much heat on them.
So what chrony did you use here now? Did you
again, exact same chironomid. So that's being the fly of choice. These kind of guys, the red and black rib, just with the one we did on the bench actually for you before. It's got the, I use two different things. I've got the Flashaboo, that blue dun Flashaboo, or blue dun thread with a wrap of the black and the red. Killer. And you know, sometimes I go with the black nickel bead, sometimes I use the real matte black, and I like when they're real dark, I go with that matte black. Well, it's first cast in this area, so I got high hope. A nice fish, another one. Wow, you know what we're going to do? Let's go to the bench. I'm going to tie you up another great little chironomid pattern for shallow water. Today on the bench, I want to tie you Don's Killer Chironomid. Why it's called that is because it was my #1 chironomid all of this year and probably most of last year. It is a killer pattern. Make sure you have these materials ready before you tie the fly. For the hook, we'll use a size 16 2x long curved nymph hook, some 8/0 blue dun thread for the thread, some white antron for the gills, a 3/32 inch black nickel bead for the bead, some 8/0 blue dun thread for the body. For the first rib, we'll use some fine red wire, some fine black wire for the second rib, and some 8/0 rust thread for the thorax. So to start the fly off, I've put the bead onto the hook, and I've put the wide end of the bead towards the eyelet, and that helps when we tie in the gills. So I'm going to push that back for now. I'm going to start with some fine thread. I like to use 18/0 or 12/0 thread to tie on the gills. Take a little bit of white antron and just take a few wraps nice and tight. Cut off your excess. And I like to whip finish that just to hold the gills in place. Like that. Cut off your thread and then move your bead over your gills, just like that. And we'll cut these to length a little bit later in the tie. Now we're going to take our blue dun thread and just wrap in a little bit just to get it started. And the first step is to take our 2 ribbing materials. So what we're going to do is we have our black and our red ribs, and these are both fine wires. I like to tie them in together. So I'll actually measure them out pretty even, kind of about the same length, and tie them right in behind the bead. And I like to lay them down on the side of the hook so that they get tied in nice and even. And all I'm doing is one wrap over of thread as I go, because I want to keep my body fairly thin all the way down. So I'll take it close to the hook bend. So you can see I get pretty close. And now what I'm going to do is pull these wires up, and I'm going to take just a couple of wraps of thread behind the wires, just to give it a little bit of a cheater body back there. And then bring my thread up. And now I'm going to wind forward to make the body. Now, when I'm wrapping the body, I don't want a real thick body. I want it slightly tapered. You know, when I tie you one of our real fine bodied chironomids, I'll show you that, where we tie it with thread. It's very thin. But this one, we want a little bit taper. It is imitating a slightly bigger chironomid. So just keep wrapping your blue dun thread and wrap it. You know, it doesn't have to be exactly even, just kind of taper it. And one trick is just to spin your bodkin or your bobbin, and that lays out your thread, so it lays out a little bit thinner, just a little flatter, so you can create a flatter body on the fly. Mine, I don't worry about it too much. It's nice. It works just fine that way. So now we've got a bit of a taper, you know, nice and thin to the back, a little bit tapered. And now what I like to do is see which wire I want to go first. So really, they're both pretty even. So I'm going to start with the red. And again, I just like to try to space them up. I don't really worry about counting. I usually do about 6 though. There's 3, 4, 5, 6. Tie off at the eyelet, right at the behind the bead, and just wiggle off your red thread or red wire. Now take your black wire and try to follow up the best you can with just your black wire just in front of your red wire. The best you can. Doesn't have to be exact, but try to follow it up. And then finish right behind the bead. And same thing with this wire. Just 360 it until it comes off. Now just get a nice thorax on the fly. We're just going to whip finish off our blue Dun thread right there. And now we're going to take our rust color, bronze color, rust color, but I prefer the rust. And we're just going to take a few routes with the rust, just like that, just to get it tied in. Cut it off nice and thin. And all I'm going to do is take a couple of whip finishes there. So it's a nice transition from the blue Dun and the red and black rib to the rust colored thorax. So take about 3 or 4 whip finishes, and that does it pretty good. Cut up your thread. Now if you got extra thread there, a lot of times if you have extra thread, you can burn off your excess. So what I do is I just dap it like that with the flame, and that burns off any excess thread, which makes it real nice and clean before I finish. Now to finish the fly, we're going to pull the gills back and cut them there. Want to keep them fairly short, but they do have full gills. If you've seen chironomids, they do puff quite a bit. Now to finish the fly off, we're going to take some, again, UV coating or Loctite, some kind of finish material, and just put some on the fly. And then move it around with your bodkin to get a nice finish on the fly. And this makes them very durable. You know, if you finish with a UV coating or any kind of head cements or, you know, crazy glues, works really well. Loctite's awesome. And then I usually put that in a cork and let it dry out. So there it is, Don's Killer Chironomid. As I mentioned on the intro, it was my #1 chironomid pattern all of this year and probably most of last year. So definitely make sure you have some in your fly box for the upcoming season. Whoa. He's a fat one. He's a fatty. Jeez, he slammed that. Slammed it, hit it hard. I love that. You know, you give it a little tweak and sometimes you see your indicator just kind of slowly go down. There's no hesitation here. They are hammering it. Okay, not, you know, just a nice scrappy fish. Not huge, but yeah, but still good. Okay. Oh man, he's being tough. Okay, I'll get him on this side. Okay. Yeah, nice little fatty. And hooks right there, right in the corner, right where he ripped it. Gee, tough to get. Oh, right in that tough part of the lip. Right on the side. There. Okay, flies out. And look at that, we're just gonna let him go in the net, but nice little fat penasque. There he goes. Oh man, this is a bigger fish. I gotta see if I can get him on the reel. Oh, he's wound. Oh no, he wasn't sure he was hooked. Holy cow. Gee, too bad, too the big aerial, and he just ripped it again. So I'm actually hanging about 2 or 3 feet off the bottom. I'm actually lifted it up. I went around the bottom, wasn't getting anything. We saw more fish porpoise. So then I moved up a couple of feet. And every time it drifts for like, I don't know, what is it, like a minute? Yeah. Not even 30 seconds. Bam! And they just rip it. Well, and here, this is a nice fish. Oh, he's wound up. Oh, gee. I thought, oh no. I thought I had a break because he was wound up, but it just shows you how healthy these fish are. What the heck, my drag's not going very good. Okay. Wow. Oh. Boy, too bad. That was a good scream and jump right off the bat. Boy, They're moving here, eh, Bully?
Yeah, they're moving well. We've seen them. We come out.
Yeah.
So it's a good decision to come down this end.
That was it, ever. Oh, there's another. Oh, he's wound up. I got a chance. Yes. Yeah. Trick to hold them, pinch them there, but yeah, look at them. Look at how healthy, how fat they are. You know, just a chunker. Wow. You know, that's a probably a 3-pound fish. That thing's going to be 5 next year. Okay, let's see what he's got. Oh, I just spit. Oh no, look at that. I just spit him out. There, I got him. Oh, what'd I say? Oh yeah, look at this. Look at that. Look at those babies. Just exact match to what I have on. They got they actually even have a copper rib, but they're black, about a size 16 2X, nice, healthy, exact match. And they're full of them. It's a beautiful world when you see that. Sport Fishing on the Fly is brought to you by Maui Jim Sunglasses. First Tellurium Corp, the future of mining. And Hardy Rods and Reels. Wow.
Oh. Well, I tried the mayfly, right? You hit those ones of chironomid. We're in the shallow water still. I thought, oh, I'll try it. Got bumped, but didn't take it. So after your success on it, I switched over. This is actually, once we pumped that fish, I saw it was exactly the same as the shadow pack.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it was even a better match than the one you had on.
Yeah.
So
yeah, mine had a red rib and those didn't. And the shadow chironomid, exact match. You put it on,
I put it on and bang, he went down. Yeah. And he smoked it. They're definitely feeding in here today. I'm going to take credit for the right decision.
Yes,
to move to this side of the lake.
Yeah. Well, Uncle Teddy gave us a little intel.
Yeah,
you know,
he
said,
did.
hey, start moving at this end, and
yeah.
they did. Wow, awesome.
Yeah. Boy, they are scrappy.
Oh, they are. They're tough fish. Tough fish.
Oh,
no,
gone.
Bully.
Gone. Nice fish too.
Oh,
too bad.
Was a big fish. He
Too
was
bad.
pulling hard.
Yeah.
You bent it out or he just got off?
No, he got off.
He got off.
He got off, but they sure
So which
freaking
one?
fight.
That one's.
Yeah, the shadow one.
Oh, okay, that's the silver shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the small silver red.
Yep.
Cool.
Shadow pack.
Nice.
Worked.
It worked. Okay.
It worked.
To get it
That's
back
good.
out there. Gee, another one. Wow. They are going off. You know, not a big fish, but what a great, he just hammered that. Unreal. You know, and of course, the larger ones we've had, we've butchered.
We've managed to lose.
But
well, those, even the fish out there, they'll really scream there.
I know, they just go flying. Oh yeah, gorgeous fish, man. Hard fighting Penasque. It's one thing about a Penasque rainbow. You know, Freshwater Fisheries has done a fantastic job of stocking all our BC lakes. So remember that. They stock all the lakes for you to enjoy. So if somebody's at your lake and you think it's your lake, well, guess what? It's everybody's lake. So just remember that. Freshwater Fisheries does it so everybody can enjoy it. And we're ambassadors for them. So here we go. We got a nice fish. Had to get my plug in. All right. How can we get the smaller guys?
Yeah, we landed the little guys. That's your typical.
No kidding, eh? We can land the little guys.
You can land the little guys. But even then, you think of how much fun that is to catch fish that size that just rip you.
Yeah, look, it all flies out.
Oh.
There he is there, nice little chrome bullet. Just gonna dip the net. And there he goes.
Off he goes.
The big guys will hold up. But you know, we've got cloud cover, it got cold, but it's brought the chironomid. It's dead calm. We had sun this morning, now it's cold and it's good.
Yeah, it's good. Good.
Good. Another nice fish. Why? As soon as that cloud came in, right, it started looking real ugly for a storm, but it hasn't stormed. It stayed dead calm, and we got chironomids popping. That is just the best, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, don't go there. I'm trying to keep away from that back anchor. Boy, they're tough fish. Holy cow. And that's the way you direct them. Just kind of, just keep pointing your rod tip the best you can and direct them over. Oh man. Again, not a huge fish by any means, but what a scrap. Oh, look at the loon.
Oh, the loon.
That's why the loon's chasing him. I think he's too big for loon bait, but we'll try to get him.
Oh no,
in
we
and
saw
see.
one eat the other day. They eat big
Yeah.
fish, like it was surprisingly large.
Yeah, look at that loon. Look at the loon, right at him. Come on.
You would think it was too big for a loon.
Yeah, there he is there. Oh, another nice fish. But you know what? I'm only down, 10, 12 feet in that water, and I'm thinking going a little bit deeper might get the bigger fish. Look at that chironomid, just pops right out. There he's there again. A nice little chrome fish. I'm hoping he goes fast. Go, swim. Get away from. Yeah, because the loon was over there, so that's why I let him go.
Nice fish.
It's a nice fish.
No, he's all right. Like the
Look
others.
good. Oh yeah.
He ran off. That same
Yeah,
size.
same
What-
size.
What amazed me though is, right, you had that one fly
Yeah.
on, they look so close.
That's true.
I said, here, try one of these, and
Yeah.
that was my first cast.
I
right?
know. Unreal. So you had one that was very similar,
Very similar.
but all this has is that blue dun body compared to the gray body.
yeah, I don't know what the heck it is.
Yeah, like it's barely any difference at all, but how do they even know?
but it's the same one we were using down on the other end,
Yeah,
right?
it's been my number one all year.
Yeah.
That is the best. Tough to get out, but there he is. Little guy
Little
again.
guy
Let's-
again,
yeah, got a shot of him. There he is, yeah.
Yeah, we've hooked some bigger ones and lost him, so we'll go back and get it. Now he feels confident he's got the other fly on.
You are one with the chironomid.
One with the bug.
Nice. Did he
Big
ever-
air. That was almost in the boater, eh?
Yeah, just what we were thinking too.
Yeah.
We were thinking that we've only seen smaller guys come off now, right? The bigger chironomids have kind of slowed down, and smaller. Just when we're going to change, eh?
Yeah.
We're just thinking of changing. You're. Is that anchor rope? Nope, you're good. You're
clear.
Good. Yeah, you're clear. Yeah. Oh, but now you're on that side. I put my line on that side. That's all right. Well, he's a nice fish.
All right, keep him over here.
Yeah, keep one with this side. He's a beauty.
Tough to control.
Oh yeah, look at him shining down there. Beautiful.
Yeah.
But you know what I am going to do? I am going to go thinner because I'm seeing smaller crawnies coming off now. Right?
Yep.
And we're getting a lot, well, I mean, these are beautiful fish, but definitely not the big dudes that
No.
but you can catch. Well, that's a nice
That's a nice
fish.
fish,
Oh yeah, gorgeous. Look at that. Look at the colors of that fish.
He was
He
airborne.
was airborne, is right. Wow.
Right, this note.
Okay. Yeah, just those little guys, you just put them in there. I mean, little, it's still a gorgeous fish.
Nice fish.
There he goes.
Especially when they jump like that. That was almost in the boat.
That was so cool.
Well,
I
he hit
love
so
it.
close, right? Just
Yeah.
tweaking it back, and he almost went in the boat.
Now look at that. Look at the storm just went by. Now look at what we're getting.
Yeah,
Look
now
at
it's
this
nice.
gorgeous.
The sun's
now we
coming
got
out.
The sun's coming out. We should
Fish
have
are
it good.
happier.
But the only problem is they're getting real finicky on the chironomid. So
Might
I'm
be.
gonna-
We saw Teddy
Yeah.
over there. He's using that little thin one.
That little thin one
That
we
you
tied,
tied
yeah,
the
that
other
I
day,
tied
so-
the other day for him. He's just banging them over there.
And that's his.
That's his jam.
That's his jam.
That's his jam. Well, I might have to go with the thin guy, I think. Try for some of those big boys. Holy cow, they're
The
on.
doubleheader.
Yeah, double header. Wow, I lost mine and yours was screaming off.
I was just trying to fire up the camera. Ted was booing you for losing your
I
fish.
know. He was booing me. How's it feel?
I don't know. He went ripping off.
Yeah. Mine was decent. Mine was pretty good. You know, a little bit bigger. Gotta get that out of the way. How's it look? I haven't seen him yet.
No.
How's it feel? He's digging hard.
He's going.
He's going.
He really ripped it when he hit it.
Yeah.
These guys, you know, they don't have to be that large. They're tough.
Yeah, they are tough, for sure.
Oh, he's going to Teddy. I tried to get him back in the...
There, I can see your bobber.
Drag him over
See
in
the
the zone.
indicator, yeah. Jeez, he might be bigger.
Oh,
He's giving you a tussle. You never know, even the small fish, those small panask are tough.
They are tough. Let's get a look at him. We've lost the last few. There he comes. He's a nice one, yeah.
Yeah, he's sure fighting good. Wow. Good scrappy fish.
Oh, my bob didn't pop.
Uh-oh.
That's the only trouble.
Well, sometimes you gotta pop them.
I had her wedged in there. Oh yeah, he's a nice fish.
Mm-hmm.
That nice, girthy.
Oh yeah.
Nice and chrome.
Nice and chrome. This has gotta go just right. Nice.
There he is.
There he is.
Just in the snout.
Still none of the big guys yet, but
No,
they're coming.
don't see the bug.
Oh, he
I think
flies
he's
out.
Off. Yeah.
It's off, yeah.
Don't see the bug.
Yeah, just fire him in there. And,
There he is.
yeah. Look at them shine. Just gorgeous fish. There he goes. Pooh. Another spectacular day in the Cariboo.
I even enjoyed chironomiding because it was short line. A much shorter line today.
It is, isn't it? You know, once we get into that 20, 24 feet and everything else, if we're not straight down with a wet line, I don't like it. You don't. You really don't like it. It's
No,
painful.
too long of leaders and
Yeah.
stuff. But when we were in there, you know, we were fishing with a 12-foot leader to even 15 feet. Way big difference.
Yeah, easy to cast, and you know, bigger flies, right? In those shallow water, big bombers coming off. It was fantastic. We got some people to thank. We want to thank Ted and Linda McDonald for Teddy Wood. Fantastic, the best food in the world. We got spoiled up here for a couple weeks. It's fantastic.
Yeah, we come up and fish the Cariboo. Chimo RV always gives us an RV to use when we come up here and fish through this area. So it's a fantastic time.
It is, but when you're up in this area, take care. Conserve our waters, and we'll see you next time we take you sport fishing on the fly.
Very good.